Hi, James here. Today I'm going to have a look at something which somebody in the forums brought up. He mentioned that when he was using motion blur, when he set the intensity to 0, his drawing would just disappear. At first I thought that wasn't right, because when you use normal blur and you set no blur, the drawing's still there. But because motion blur is based on the previous frames, I figured that it does in fact get rid of the drawing. So I'll have a look and we'll see what the problem is to start with. So I'll just do an ellipse and we'll animate this. So we'll extend its exposure, go to the first frame, we'll just throw it up in the top corner and we'll just animate it down. So here we go, and now we've just got our circle animating. I'm just going to go into network view and arrange this. I've put a color card in just so that we've got a white background so that we can actually see the effects. And go to our module library and grab motion blur and throw it between the drawing. This just has another point here which you can add a drawing so that only parts of it are motion blurred. So then what you need to do is head over to your camera view, and if we look at it in OpenGL mode and hit timeline, we should see some blur. Now we're not seeing any blur here because I'm not in render view, so now I've turned to render view and we can see some blur. If I go to network view, go to our motion blur and turn our intensity off, you'll all of a sudden see that we have no drawing. So the solution to that is you basically can't turn the intensity off. So instead, what you want to do when you're not using the motion blur in your object is animate the number of frames in the trail to 0, and as you can see, you then get your normal drawing back. So like for example, if we say go to our motion blur, hit a number of frames, throw a keyframe in here, and then we'll throw another keyframe here, and at this point we'll set it to 0. So as you can see, blur, 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 no frames behind. I mean, you might want to gradually reduce the number of frames trailing. Of course, just one more quick thing. If you wanted the blur and you wanted the strong outline of your object, what you do is you go to your network view, and let's have a look at it on the big screen, and you just grab your drawing, pop it down here. And now you've still got your strong outline and the blur. And of course you could blur this if you wanted to, so you can still mix and match the effect. So I hope this helped clear it up, and I hope some people don't run into this problem and can see how to get around it.